Happiness is not something you postpone for the future. It is something you design for the present. Don't wish it were easier. Wish you were better. Most people wish life were easier, but life only gets easier when you push yourself to be better. Don't even wish you were better. Be prepared to work for your better. Be prepared to earn your better. You don't get paid for the hour. You get paid for the value you bring to the hour. Those who are paid the most are paid the most because they bring the most value to their fellow humans. There's nothing magical or mysterious about success. It's pretty straightforward, uninteresting, and unexciting. And that is precisely why most people give up. It's the consistency that brings success, not the magic. There's no secret. Just keep showing up every day, improving, growing, and adding value. And eventually, you will be rewarded. We must all suffer one of two things: the pain of discipline or the pain of regret. Success is nothing more than a few simple disciplines practiced every day. Discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishment. For every disciplined effort, there is multiple reward. Either you run the day or the day runs you. Don't say, "If I could," say, "If I can, I will." When it comes to how we live our lives, all of us have two choices. We can choose to take control of the day, get on the front foot, and believe we can change our reality. Or we can be at the mercy of circumstances, believing we can only respond to reality. Perhaps the greatest destruction of the human spirit is when we go against our own intuition. Worse is when we go against our intuition and then complain and blame others for our situation. If you want to change, change. Take responsibility for where you are and trust you have the capabilities to learn and grow enough to get where you want to go. If you don't like how things are, change it. You are not a tree. Many people complain about their situation when they have the power to change it, whether the change is going to be comfortable or not. If you have the power to change and you want to change, then change. I guess it is pretty obvious that every great success story on this earth was a great risk taker. Great rewards can only come following great risks. You can't win the lottery unless you have a ticket, and in the game of success, the ticket is a risk. It is putting yourself out there, putting your fears and reputation on the line, knowing there is a possibility of failure and being brave enough to try anyway. If you are not willing to risk the unusual, you will have to settle for the ordinary. Life is risk. It is a risk to turn down a safe job to go after your dreams. The risk is failure. The risk is embarrassment. The risk is suffering. But perhaps the greater risk is taking the option that will almost certainly lead to regret down the track. A regret is almost granted when you choose an easy option that is far less than your potential or less than the quality of life you dreamed for yourself. You cannot change your destination overnight, but you can change your direction overnight. Nothing worthwhile is built overnight. The overnight success is a myth. But one thing that can change instantly is your attitude. You can decide in an instant that your life will change, and if you keep that promise to yourself, that could be the moment that everything does change. You can decide enough is enough You can decide no more. You can decide from this moment. It only takes a moment. If you don't define your life plan, chances are you will fall into someone else's life plan, and guess what they have planned for you? Not much. If you are waiting for others to hand your success, you will be waiting with your hand out until your dying day. If you want anything in life, the responsibility falls on only one person, and that person is you. No one owes you anything. If you want it, then you must plan for it. If you want it, you must sacrifice for it. If you want it, you must work for it. Don't wait for anyone to give you a handout or a magic map to achieve the life you want. You have to educate and execute your own life plan to live the life you want to live. The major value in life is not what you get. The major value in life is what you become. The major question to ask is not what am I getting here? The major question to ask is what am I becoming there? It's never the material success that gives us the most value. It is the self-pride that comes when you extend yourself. It is not the money or the house that will bring you the joy. It is the pride and knowing you earn the money and the house that is where the value is. And you won't get the money or the house without it. You won't get anything more until you become more. Think of all the greatest entrepreneurs of today and history. They are self-educated people. They are likely formally educated as well. But for all successful people, self-education never ends. Not after school, not after success or failure. Life is the classroom, and the only goal is to learn and to grow every day. Self-education knows no limit, and that is why it has the potential to make you a fortune. Self-education can not only make you a fortune, it can also make you fulfilled because it gives you the choice to educate yourself on things that will enhance the quality of your life. Formal education is standard, structured, and systematic education. It is what you learn in school and colleges and universities. There's nothing wrong with formal education, but it's designed to get you a job or make you a living. It is not designed to make you financially free or mentally strong. It is designed to keep you the part of the system. There is a limit to how far you can go with formal education. It is for people who want limited risk and not much responsibility. Formal education will make you a living, but self-education will make you a fortune.